Hey guys, welcome into episode 3 of Who Should You Choose, the video series where I go through all of the prior videos, questions, and comments, and help you with your hut lineup decisions. Guys, if you are new to the video series, what you've got to do is basically subscribe with notifications on, and then I go through all of the comments in the prior video and answer them in a first-come, first-served basis. This could be, who should I choose in my XFactor pack? Who should I go after next in the market? All that as well. Guys, I am live currently on Twitch. You're going to see a counter on the screen. I am currently doing a 72-hour subathon on Twitch, so if you're watching this today, the first day it comes out, come check me out on Twitch. I'll be streaming for at least 24 more hours straight. So, let's get into episode 3 of Who Should You Choose, and we will start off as chat is watching me do this live. All right, Josh Clifford. All right, he is a viewer always on Twitch. Do I sell XFactor Fox I got from Loyalty, or do I upgrade and keep him? Adam Fox is one you can get in the starter pack. Honestly, I would probably sell him. I think that those lower X factors are going to be a lot more obtainable than the higher end ones. And Adam Fox, while he's not bad, I think that there are better options, and you could probably take your coins early on and go out and grab some other players. Don't Taves me. Hey, Slaves, glad to see you for 22. Typically, I wouldn't comment on one because of these because I know exactly what I should do. WeirdFlex. This time I don't. I have 450 gold players, 250 NHL, and I have a ton of untradeable players on my team from rerolls. I've been really lucky. Update, just rolled McKinnon to prove my point. Obviously, I'll take Matthews in the pre-order pack, but who else? I have Ovi and Hamilton base cards, and Patty Kane is always a favorite. So which do you think I should take? And do you think I should take tradable or untradeable rewards from rivals for week 1? I'm thinking tradable since I have a solid team already. I have no interest in team builder sets. I also have distributor and well-rounded activated. All right, so he's got Primetime Mac. Okay. He's got Draisaitl, McDavid, Barzal, Taves, Kachuk. Then he's got Ovechkin, Malkin, Backstrom, Scheifele, Hurdle, Landeskog, Hughes, Carlson, Krug, Hamilton, Nurse, Ekblad. So your defense is kind of lacking. The problem is that you've already got pretty good defensemen. Like, you've got Carlson, you've got Hamilton. I would take, from the starter pack, I wouldn't take Ovi, dude. I would not. I don't know if I would take Ovi because I don't think he's worth it, but you already have the untradeable Ovi, and you can't take him in the starter pack anyways. So, Matthews for sure. And Hamilton base cards. I would go Matthews, take Hamilton. Save it there. Here you go. Because you already have X Factor Carlson. As far as your rewards go, I would still take untradeable because gold NHLers are the currency this year. They are going to be what's required in all future sets as opposed to gold collectibles. So you want to have as many gold players as possible. I would take untradeable no matter how good your team is. I have probably the best placed team on PlayStation outside of maybe Young Gren, and I am still taking untradeable. Alabama Tix is absolutely clutch info as always. I'm the first one to like. That never happens on any video I've watched before. I feel honored. Keep with the great work. Says, hey, man, I appreciate you, man. The nice comments are nice to hear. Thank you. I appreciate that. Cameron Jansa, another Twitch viewer. Sleeves, I pulled the X-Factor Mac. Do I sell him? And I got the X-Factor Panera, and I have him at 85. Do I upgrade him to his 87? Also love the streams. I pulled the X-Factor McKinnon. Do I sell him? And I got X-Factor Panera. I would not sell X-Factor McKinnon because he is one that I think is worth upgrading the entire time. You have the X-Factor Panarin, and I have him at 85. Do I upgrade him to his 87? I would upgrade McKinnon up a little bit before you upgrade your Panarin. I think that Panarin at 85 is still good enough where you don't really need to upgrade him anymore. You might as well upgrade your McKinnon a little bit before you go ahead and do that. The one thing I will say is make sure that you buy the tradable card. So go and look in the auction house for a Panarin upgrade, specifically about Panarin only. Go and look for his card. The last tier is 90,000 coins or his base card. Go buy his base card. It's going for like 60, 70K. Buy that, tradable, and then you put that into the final tier. And then if you ever pack an untradeable Panarin, you can literally just refund it for the tradable card back, which you can sell for full value in coins, and then put the untradeable Panarin in. So I would go ahead and do that if you are going to upgrade Panarin. I would start with McKinnon first. Vincent Lassard, quick question about gold players. Should I keep them for future master sets or for team building? I almost finished 3 of them and around 7 to 10 players for other teams. I don't know if you mean you finished 3 you finished 3 of the teams or 3 of the 3 of the full 90 overall cards. I'm going to assume it's 3 individual teams. What should I do about gold players? And I have 7 to 10 players. You're close, man. I would not recommend doing team builders. I do not think that they are worth it, but you're already pretty close. I would sit on the auction house and just try and snipe gold NHLers from 74 to 83 for 1,000 coins. Wait until Wednesday nights or Friday. You're going to see a ton of packs open on Friday. Try and do that and see how close to the team builders you can get. I would focus on the Central Division first because Adam Foote is the best one to go get. Sam Molson says, should I spend coins upgrading my team early on or save up cards instead? Bulls Hockey replies with save cards. In my opinion, the market is generally going to up when Friday hits. When Friday hits, guys, you're going to see a massive flood of cards. The supply will outweigh the demand, meaning that is the best time to buy cards, not sell them. What I would do if you're spending coins early upgrading your team or saving for cards instead, it depends what you mean, what your team is at. Like, if you've got low 80 overall base cards on your team, you might want to look to upgrade a little bit, but realistically, the majority of the player base does not have a great team, so you can get away with having not a very good team. In my opinion, what I would do is I would take all the coins that you have, I would go to the auction house, I would click on NHL, I would search gold players, and I would buy any of them that come up for 1,000 coins. I would wait till Sunday, and they should be up to like 1,400, 1,500, and then resell them back and make all your coins up. Emil says, yo, what's up, dude? Hey, dude. Austin Flores says, being in the subathon since you started. What's up, dude? Have fun with the live. Who should you choose? Thanks for all the help with the content. See you in chat. My man, let's go, dude. Victor Johansson says, is it worth it to save up coins in order to get McDavid, or should I just save up for Lemieux or Gretzky? So, Lemieux and Gretzky, guys, the chase for them this year is going to be absolutely insane because there is no guaranteed way to get them. In prior years, you could do the 89 overall set like last year with a set number of collectibles. That is no longer the case. Right now, the only way to get them is by packing them, and they are so rare that the people that pack them are really probably not going to sell them. If there is a set that comes out that allows you to make icons, I don't believe that it is going to be a choice. I think that you are going to be able to do a set where you cash in a bunch of 80 to 83 overall gold players, and then you get a random icon. That increases their probability of them actually being in the game, but I would assume that those sets are probably untradeable because anything EA does just gives you untradeable. So I would not chase Lemieux or Gretzky. I think that that is a fool's errand, and you are going to pay an amount that is so astronomical that it is not worth it. And same with McDavid. If you're going to save up coins for McDavid, good luck, my dude. Take untradeable rewards and hope you pull them instead. It's going to be very expensive. You have a better shot at McDavid than Gretzky and Lemieux, though. And to be honest, McDavid's probably better. Yeah, going to need you to give us some strategies this year, like ASAP. A lot of people have been struggling. I was struggling overall this weekend. I found my groove. I will have a strategies video probably after the subathon, which ends on Friday, if potentially ends on Friday. A lot of replies here. From Jamie Eddy says, Sleeves, I pulled Barzal and Panera and X Factors. I was planning on picking 2 from Barkov, Huberdeau, and Kaprizov as they're my favorite players. Do you think having 4 X Factors on offense is going to leave me too short on D? Here is his team. He's got X Factor, Barkov, X Factor, Panarin, McCann, Niederreiter, Barzal, Verhaeghe, Zuccarello, Ricard Raquel, Henrique Duclair, Tuck, Cousins, and Bork. Gardner, Ekblad, Heiskanen, Carlson, Gosses, Bearfalk. So this is a nice starter team. To be honest, man, unfortunately, if you're looking to have a competitive team, like to give yourself the best shot at winning, all of the choices you gave me are not very good. However, like I say, always use your favorite players. If you're picking from 2 of them, I would go with Barkov and Kaprizov. As the options, Kaprizov's not bad. I don't think he's worth the investment, though, and same with Barkov. He's just too slow for the cost that he's got. But you do need a centerman, so Barkov would plug in there. On defense, you've got the GOAT cheap one in Gardner. I would look for, guys, everyone that's watching this video, please go and look for Seth Jones before Friday. I'm warning you that Seth Jones X Factor card is going to shoot through the roof because when he goes up to an 86, he is going to be almost the best right-handed defenseman in the game. So please be careful or please be on the lookout. If you find a Seth Jones, honestly, anything under 150,000 coins is probably going to be a good price. So just be on the lookout for that, guys. That once that Seth Jones master item comes out, it's going to be insanely difficult to get Seth Jones's X Factor card. Also, I'm extremely tired, guys. I've had 3 hours of sleep in a little over like 30 hours. So I apologize if the energy is not at an all-time high. Why haven't I got my pre-order packs? Brother, it smashes you in the head when you log into HUT. Friday. Kazni, what's up? X Factor Barzy is absolutely disgusting. He is. What's up, Kazni? Shane Boring, he says, are silver exchangeables seriously not worth it? I pulled 86 Cooch from it, but for untradables, is it still a deal? Honestly, dude, I've had a lot of debate about this, and really it doesn't matter. Like, I would rather have the guaranteed coins, but I understand anyone who wants to chase the pulls. And honestly, because of the way that you can refund cards for X Factors, pulling a really high untradeable is okay. In my opinion, I would rather have the guaranteed coins early on in the game, but I understand why people wouldn't. But it's literally just gambling. You're taking the guaranteed for something that isn't. So, you know. All right, so Keith Adams says, I packed a few base X Factors. Kucherov, Kopitar, Pedersen, Taves. Taves is not an X Factor. But I'm taking Matthews for sure, and I was wanting Barzal. Also, right-handed players don't seem as strong at the start of the year. Was going to sell Kucherov, buy base Barzal, and have it ready to upgrade and make a few coins and strengthen my right-hand wingers. With any recommendations for right-handed wingers that would be better? Matthews, Barzal, Ferraro for pre-order, and when I get my packs, I have X Genful not in the lineup. So he's got Natchez, Kopitar, Kucherov. Team of the week, Puljujarvi, Taves, Hall, Kapanen, Pedersen, Gurionov. Okay, so you're going to get Matthews in there. Kucherov, Kopitar, Pedersen, Taves. I mean, honestly, base Eichel is probably where you want to go. Base Eichel is probably a nice buy for you there. If you're going to get Barzal, that's going to be your number one. He's so good, by the way. That card is just gross. It's probably Eichel. That's probably the next upgrade that'll give you a really good right-handed winger. Oh, also, if you want a cheap one, because you don't want to use Caulfield, look for the primetime Philip Hedl. Or the base even. Hedl's not bad either. Jackson Cedar says, was it a good choice to sell the X-Factor Theodore on Tuesday for 140K? Yeah. Not many people are going to buy him for that price afterwards, I don't think. I think that's a solid price. What is the best synergies? What is the best synergies for X-Factor defensemen? So, distributor and fly the zone are still the most important because usually they're only... What EA has done really well this year with synergies is A, remove team-based synergies, which was great. But B, they put weaknesses of cards into the synergy. So if you have a defenseman that has distributor or fly the zone, it's usually because they're really slow. So those are important, okay? I would if that is an option on a card, I would still take speed over anything else. After that, Bombarded is really good to really upgrade their slap shot. Thief, I love. Stick checking and defensive awareness is two of the most important defensive stats that you can have in the game. So if you have a defenseman that has Thief, I know everyone will be like, but there's the face-off rating. Defensemen don't take face-offs. But yeah, stick checking defensive awareness is their two most important stats, and it helps out with slap shot power. So those would probably be Thief, Distributor, Fly the Zone would probably be the ones I would go after, and Bombarded. But honestly, just don't worry about, don't build a team because of a synergy. Build your team, and then your best players, focus on upgrading them. Don't ram your synergies in for a team. That wouldn't help you. Jeremy Linville says, I packed tradable X Factor Stamkos. Do you think it's worth selling now or keeping and upgrading throughout the year? I'm a Lightning fan. I want to get Kucherov base X Factor and Hedman Master on Friday. Thanks and love the content. Well, if you want to get those, you're going to have to sell Stamkos. But if you're a Lightning fan, I would not get rid of Stamkos, dude. He's got to be one of your favorite players. I would hold on, man. 100% hold on. Yeah, dude. I wouldn't get rid of him at all. All right, next up, we have got... Next, he says, is there anything I can do with my 85 untradeable Carlson when I have the Tier 7 X-Factor Carlson? No. That is one of the issues of taking untradeable, is that those cards have no value. But I have a feeling that there will eventually be, because players are the currency now in NHL and it's not collectibles. I have a feeling that they're going to make a primetime or team of the week set where you trade in a bunch of old ones and you get a new good one. I have a feeling that might be the case. So it's not the worst to have to hold on to him. This situation, it sucks but he's 30K, so you're not missing out on a lot by selling him. Alexander Pearl says, do you think base cards for a bad X Factor such as Slavin will ever increase in price, or do you think they will stay in that range? They are going to stay in that range because no one is going to pay more for their base card because it's already not that good. Slavin, it sucks because Slavin's speed is so low but he has he has the best zone ability that you can have for defensemen, in my opinion, that's shutdown. But yeah, so that's why. Aaron Hood says, hi, how's your morning going? It's going all right, man. I'm a little tired. Going to keep Kaprizov just because I like him. Good. I recommend that always. Going to go for someone to help on defense. I want XFactor Fox and Jones. The Fox one, there's better options. He's still not bad, but Jones is a smart pick. The stuff I get from the pre-order and loyalty will get a lot of these guys off as well. I'm free to play, minus $60. That's a sneaky free to play, brother. That I put into points that I'll only use on really valuable packs. I have 175 coins when I posted this. Might go up with when I have an auction house. Team of the week: Anderson, Norm Ullman. Who? Kucherov, Andre Kasha, Yanni Gord, Kaprizov, Lafreniere, Hyman, Hoffman, Marchessault, Lundestrom, Kreider. Okay, you need some help here. Okay, I want XFactor, Fox, or Jones. Jones would be good, but you need more help. In your pre-order packs, you need to take Barzal, and you need to take Matthews, those two, because you need help on offense. So take those two. After that, you have 175,000 coins. I would go out and get Quinn Hughes on defense, the base Quinn Hughes. I would go out and get Taylor Hall, and then I would just chill and upgrade your Kucherov and upgrade your Kaprizov and upgrade your Barzal. Then you're good. Jordan Buat, my man, dude. Glad to see you back at these videos. I absolutely love these. Trying to go free to play this year, so I'm pumped to try a whole bunch of new cards. Thanks for your time, dude. Thank you, my man. I hope you're having a great time. Dude, famous actor, Jordan Buat. Go check him out, guys. Hey, Slaves, I pulled... What up, Chewy Canadian? Hi, Slaves. I pulled base Nathan Gerby in 21. Should I keep herself, buddy? You always keep Nathan Gerby. Let's go. Colin Smith, I'm a massive Blackhawks fan, so I really want Kane for sure in my pre-order pack. I feel like I got to go take Matthews as well, but I want Seth Jones because he's on the Hawks, and I have his base card, and he gets the new event card. So would you say take Matthews or Jones? Jones is not in the pre-order packs, my man. Unfortunately, I wish he was because he's going to be so good on Friday. Matthews, I would take for sure. Guys, I want to explain why to take Matthews. I honestly, he's such a massive cost to upgrade. The reason why you want to take Matthews, guys, early on is because you know that he is going to get like a 99. And you want to have the opportunity to upgrade your cards at your own pace to get that 99 card. Moreover, if you have a lot of power-up collectibles, you can speed through a lot of his tiers. And if you pull his untradeable base card or something like that, you can just throw that in, save yourself 100,000 coins. He's going to go up to 91. So let's say you have a couple of massive pulls. Having a 91 overall Matthews at in October is bananas. So just that is why Matthews should be. You need to make sure that you get the cards that are going to be incredible and have the opportunity to be upgraded. I know that a lot of people don't want to spend the coins to actually upgrade them, but you need the chance at it. So that is why. Alan De Kuiper. Not so much a who should you choose, but how many X-Factor players do you think a free-to-play player should target? I packed Yossi and Makar in my 1 of 5 starter pack with 2 of the 25. I'll have 4 X-Factors, sucking the life force out of my coin bank. You can have as many X-Factors as you want, man. They're great cards, but you want to make sure that they're worth it. So, for example, Yossi, not worth upgrading. He's not. Makar is worth upgrading. 50,000 coins would be the total cost to take Makar from 74 to 84. And he's got 91. Like, he's an incredible skater. I would 100% do Makar. Yossi, I don't think is worth it. With the 2 out of 25, I'll have 4 X-Factors. Yeah. You want to take Barzal because Barzal, same thing as Makar. He's an unbelievable value. And then you want to take Matthews so that you can upgrade him at your own pace, okay? Outside of that, man, don't focus on having to get X Factors, honestly. Like, I think that a lot of people are like, oh my God, I got to get all these X Factors. But it's like, why? If, like, the base card is, like, for example, there's no reason to spend 200,000 coins to go and get Pasternak when you can buy Pasternak's card for like 55,000 coins, his base card, and you know that his base card is not going to drop in value because the minimum, no matter what, the entire year, if someone gets Pasternak and wants to upgrade him using an X Factor set, at one point, it's either going to cost 90,000 coins or his base card, okay? So you're not going to, his base card's not going to be 30,000 coins. It's going to be high up there. It's going to keep them relatively high. All right, guys. So that is going to do it for the live episode of Who Should You Choose. I am streaming live on Twitch if you are watching it day of release. Come hang out. We're playing NHL all day. We're going to watch the Leafs Habs game and do a watch party for that a little bit later on. I appreciate all the people that are in the chat right now while I record this video. And yeah, I will see you guys later on. Have a good one.